This is going to be a very short, we'll call it a review, of a football game that I've played exactly 1 week in one season of. And this is college. Honestly, I'm not a huge college fan, but I will say this game has actually been kind of interesting. And the reason I keep playing these different football games is, as you might know by now, I'm designing and building my own. I'm on month 7 of developing my own football, American football game manager with simulation. And I'm adding a lot of features that various games have kind of, sort of. They have bits and pieces of what I'm doing. And so my game is going to be something that's unique in that it's combining things. Now, there are, let's see, front office football. There's, I think, Ultimate Game Manager. Are 2 games. Actually, there's quite a few games. There's Red Zone or something like that. That track every little stat there is to stat. It's like somebody thought of everything they could think of statistically wise, and just gave you pages and pages, or tabs and tabs of data to look at, and you get a fiddle with it. Now, some of those let you do things like draft and scout players and draft players, and you build your team up by way of doing that. Some of they're college, and if it's professional, it'll be something similar to that as well. You might not have the same aspect, but this game is college, and it's really the only college football game I've compared to. But I've heard good things. It gets really good reviews, and so I played a week. And as you can see, I played this week's game. It's Saturday, and scattered recruits. Okay, so there are a number of things you can do during every day generally. You can train your guys. You can go to the store. The store is how this is a free to play, right? So how you can open up access to other stuff. There's not much you can do after a game, apparently. So once you've played, I got clobbered, of course. It was my first game, and I'm just figuring. I don't think anybody's gonna win in the first week. And it's suggested that you play on this like beginner one. So I of course took the other option. It didn't say beginner, but it said suggested play here if this is your first time playing. And I said, well, I'm not doing that. So heaven forbid. So my guy is out traveling the world here, the country, looking for people to draft, and I'm over here. I don't think I can zoom. Oh, I did. Well, maybe you can. I thought maybe you can zoom. Oh, maybe I have to get through this first. There we go. Okay, so it's going to zoom in for me. It's showing me new because I just installed it on BlueStacks here so that I could do this. But it's not. You can do flights and shortcuts and other stuff. And you don't get that many flights, so I'm driving around. It's first event. Eventually, you can get more things. Now, I need a couple of players. There's a couple of pretty weak players on my team. But I wanted to go see this 5-star recruit. He's a top 5 recruit, so let's go see if I can. Oh, he's only a 3-star recruit. Well, it's still better than 2-star. How does he compare to my current defensive tackles? Now, does this mean he has no interest in playing for me? I don't know what that means. Current defensive tackles, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really tell you anything about him at all. So you're really just kind of like, okay, well, I'm sure he's a 3-star recruit, so he's got to be better than these two guys. And let's throw him in the recruiting pool. I've never actually done a recruit, so. Ooh, look how much it costs. How much do I have? I have 1,400 to try to recruit this guy. I'm gonna. He's only a 3-star. I don't want to spend too much on him, but I might do like some of these cheaper ones. So I think if I can get him up to about here. I don't know. I don't have a double action. Alright, so I guess that's it. Hopefully he'll still be interested next week, and maybe I'll do it again. Probably should have went. You could see the bar means he doesn't really want to play for me. But this is first week. So request commitment from Derek. How do I I don't know. What is that? So I have to actually minus 11% interest. There's a 22% chance that he'll recruit, a 78% chance that he'll lose 11% interest. I guess. How do I get out of this thing? Send request. Okay. What do I do? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. Am I done? Guess I'm done. Oh, there is a ratings here. Oh. Dude, he's a 45. Oh, I should have tried harder. Okay. So, like I said, I don't know these guys. I don't know this game very well. I've only played 1 week. Alright, so here's what I like about this so far. It's got a good, clean look. It's got some color. It looks more gamey than a lot of the football managers. Front office football just looks like a glump of tabs. Now this kind of, so compared to my guys, this dude is like above and beyond by many levels. I have no 40s on my team. I think the best players I have are 28. So that says a lot. I should have tried harder on my recruit. It's not guaranteed. I mean, it's first week of the season, so he might not even be committed to anybody yet. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I can try a little harder next week. But that kind of has me in the actions. I only have that one move. We will move off to here. Now I have a guy in my recruiting zone. I have to click on him and see what's up. I can't do anything with him right now, so we'll try a little bit more next week. I'd like to get, so apparently getting a, oh, he's a top 5. That's what that was. Top 5, not a 5-star. You never know man, he's a top 5. That's going to be rough to get. Probably a lot of other teams going to want it. That's worse than being a 5-star. 5 stars probably everybody wants anyway. You got 1,000 people interested. But being a small college in the Sun Vista Conference, I would imagine. Now these are all made up conferences, made up names. My team is called the Fighting Brains. If you may have seen my logo at the top center of my screen. That's my my game name, company name logo, and it's got 2 brains that look like they're fighting with each other. So, Fighting Brains. Why did I use this logo? I don't know. There's not a lot of really good logos. I have 30 points, 2025 season score. Okay. Well, I don't expect much out of this first season because I'm not good. Well, let's go do a game review. Not the best showing this week. I did get beat 47-6. So yeah, scored 2 field goals. Team was dominant. It shows you kind of what the defensive teams have and the offensive, and a little bit of scouting. You do a little bit of that, and it showed me that they had a bunch of 40s plus guys. on pretty much at every position. And seeing as I have like less than 30s, like my best guys are in the 20s, you know, some positions are in the teens. So I'm pretty sucky compared to that team. Now, if it's like college, theoretically every team could be different, right? So you could be like a really good team on one week and a really bad team the next. And so I'll get into this more later. My wife made breakfast, and then we're gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna play with this a little bit more when I get back, and we'll see how I go. So we'll see part 2 of my review here. Maybe I'll get into more depth when I return. Till then.